All right.
What it is.
What's up?
Got your person in the cut.
Hot damn. How are you?
You? It's like you're insulting me when you're asking how I am.
I get it.
Because
yeah, the weapons.
Ditikiwe. Like ditikiwe by everything and everyone. Ditikiwe, like ditikwe down.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
I get it. Same, honestly. Everybody is, I don't know, like, I feel like there's some days where I'm like extra, like annoyed.
I'm so annoyed today.
And it really has just felt like that today. I won't lie. Like there's been something to be annoyed about probably every hour this week. Today, it just so many things.
Let's get this pausing. This chair is not high enough.
No, sometimes I really think sometimes I really want to do that.
I just want to scream.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Or throw myself on the floor and like roll around because it seems like a really healing thing when kids do it.
Yeah. They have the right idea.
I need to get home and do that.
They have the right idea, especially the screaming. I've been there's a specific scream that I've needed to scream for a few months now, and I'm like, I want to do it at home, but I feel like I'm going to scare people.
Oh, yeah.
But now someone was saying, scream into the pillow. I'm like, guys, not the same.
No, I want to let it out.
I need it to be heard by everybody.
I think we should go to Delta Park and just like stand in the middle and scream. It's not going to be weird if like you're not the only one doing it.
Actually.
I'll scream with you.
We go up Melville copies even.
Stand at the top.
JCT.
And scream.
Because
I just need a scream.
Honestly, guys.
Or like a tantrum on the floor.
Yeah, a tantrum would be nice as well. Like, there's some days where I'm like, guys, I don't know, like, I'd like to throw a tantrum right now. Like, just live jive for everyone to just
I threw a tantrum last year.
Oh, yeah?
It was so nice. It felt so good.
Yeah.
And like I gave it to like 4 or 5 people.
Oh my God.
And I just felt good.
Oh,
I think that
I need that.
That like freed me of years and years and years of tension. I felt really, really good.
Oh, I need that.
I crashed fuck out.
Need that. Need that. So today, guys, there's so much that's, well, first of all, just a check-in. We've been at this is the 22nd episode, yeah.
I think we started in Feb or March.
And now it's August. We've gone through the seasons, well, some of the seasons. We are now towards the end of this raggedy season. I'm so glad. How are you feeling about that? Now it's getting a little bit warmer. It's colder in the evenings.
If there's one thing I'm happy about, it's that. I'm excited to be outside the house.
Yeah.
Not outside in like a groove sense, but outside as in you can be outside and it's comfortable. Like you're not cold.
Need it.
You're not. I just feel so miserable when I'm cold, man. I really don't like it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that, and also being able to be outside and not have to spend money.
Ooh,
like sort of being able to go to a park, have a picnic, bring stuff from home. It's very difficult to do that in the wintertime. And also being able to run outside without the fear of it getting dark.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went on a run with a friend on Monday and I had to cut the cameras at like 5Ks. Wanted to run for an hour, so 10, now in a bit, so 10Ks. Had to cut the cameras at 5Ks because it just got dark so quickly. And in my mind, I thought because it's getting lighter quicker in the morning when you wake up. I thought it was going to be the same as the evening, but no, it got dark.
Really?
It got dark so bad, like 30-something minutes in. It was too dark and I was like, I don't feel safe. Can we Uvu Java home?
Yeah.
So I miss the summertime because of that. Because typically in summer, I can actually go for a run at like 5:35 and only be going home or getting home, get to 7 and it's still fine.
Yeah.
But now so I'm feeling very miserable because of that. And also we've spoken about sad quite a lot of times.
Ooh,
I think that's also affecting our moods
without
everything right now.
Without a shadow of doubt. I won't lie to you guys. I almost died in July.
July also almost killed me.
Guys, July almost finished me. Like, I genuinely thought I was losing my mind. Like, at some point I was like, guys, what's going on? Like, I have to be losing my mind. It was so intense, actually. Like because August kind of came with, something different, something good.
Yeah.
And like completely dramatically different to how June and July were. But July.
No, I think July devastated so many of us.
Oh, guys.
Even the highs.
Yeah.
They felt so short. Being actually, I don't know.
I wouldn't even lie. It feels like I didn't even have a high. Did I even, like, when the mgoa is just so like,
it's intense. There's some mgoa that's so intense, and you look around at your life and you're like, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling it so strong? Who am I?
Oh no, that's I feel like especially those last 2 weeks of, in fact, July was from the beginning, but those last 2 weeks of July, no, I thought I was not gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, guys, I'm feeling something a whole lot more intense than before. And I feel like this recession is recessioning even harder as the months are going.
It is.
Because I'm like...
It is. And also feeling financial pressure when you're not feeling grand. Actually, me, the moment I feel financial pressure, I'm not going to be grand.
Truly.
Like, I'm not going to be grand.
Truly.
And yay, like we're under pressure.
Yeah, we are under,
it's pushing down on us.
Yeah, we really are under. I envy the people who don't have to deal with any of those things, because wow.
Like nenza njani? Because we're not changing anything like drastically, but
still, like, I mean, we were talking the other day about, like, you go to the store, you buy food that you need to eat, and you feel bad.
Yeah, I feel so guilty.
Because it's like, I'm overspending, and then, is it lasting long enough? I'm wasting.
That's my biggest problem, because I feel like, okay, I can go bulk buy.
Yeah.
Let me go to like a Carrera or whatever, bulk buy my fruits and my veggies. And that just doesn't work for me. Like, it doesn't work for my household. It creates so much waste.
Yes, yeah.
We get bored really easily of eating the same stuff.
Yeah.
I just have my own issues with food, where if I see something for too long, I'm not trying to have it. Like, it's, I don't know what it's called, but it's a problem that I have.
Yeah, like ADHD.
And now, but you feel so guilty when you do those Checkers 60 orders, like multiple times a week.
Oh, dude. Like,
but that feels much better, because then there's less waste.
Yeah.
But it feels much more expensive.
Yeah.
Than
also
just
been
buying
doing
everything once off. I hate the guilt that comes with buying food.
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, yo, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's because of where we come from, or that, when it's time to like buy food and you're looking at how you're doing. And I suppose also maybe in the ways we grew up, for me, it was a family of 4. Now it's just me.
Oh, yeah. That's very different.
Even tougher. And I mean, I now have to sort of, when I make food, I have to make food with the sense of like, okay, I must be able to freeze this. Even if I make like a considerable amount, maybe I get bored, but I must still be able to freeze it so that whenever it comes up again, I can have it. I can just have it. But even like trying to meal plan and like, or at least give myself a general idea of like, okay, this week, maybe I should, the day comes and it's like.
And the world doesn't cater 2 or 4 people who live alone. No. Because like if you buy a loaf of bread, you have to freeze that thing. I feel like those shops back in the day that had half a loaf, a quarter loaf,
as well.
They were locked in, because now I don't know how single household people are surviving.
No,
I saw quite a few people sharing tips, like me tenga the little boxed, looks like the boxed juices, the small boxes of milk, as opposed to buying a liter.
I've been doing that.
Because the milk goes off and you don't finish it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't feel like toast.
Yeah.
But now you have to freeze the entire loaf.
And I'm not trying to buy sourdough loaf for one person. I'm going to get tired of that crunchy ass bread, like, in 2 days.
So, according to Diganga, I was actually thinking today, I was so annoyed because of just how the world doesn't think of.
Oh, today we're venting about what we're annoyed by.
Our lives.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, whenever this thing.
Whenever it drops.
My kid's in a 3-term school.
Yeah.
So she's going on holiday.
Oh, yes.
Soon. Why do schools close at 11 on the last day of school?
What parent is...
And I remember even when I was a kid, they did that bullshit. Why?
No, that's
because how are parents supposed to go get their kids?
Also,
and
11, now you're in a meeting,
and you've been at work for how little?
A short amount of time. Now you're like, oh guys, I'm just popping out to just fetch my kid,
And I know maybe it sounds like, oh, it's just one day.
Yeah.
It's only 4 days a year, but it's just so annoying.
It's annoying.
Let the day finish. Let the day be the day.
Yeah, or at least do I don't know, after Kenya and maybe for that last
I'm not trying to pay for that. I'm really not trying to pay for that. No expensive aftercare is.
Yo, guys, this is why.
So that's another thing that's annoying me this week because schools are closing.
Yeah.
And that means 11.
Yeah. Oh Lord. You know what's annoying me? One of the things that are annoying me. Actually, I thought about it earlier this morning. People who, and maybe this will be a greater topic at some point, I don't know. But I have found that, okay, multiple things. One, I'm realizing, and it annoys me. I'm realizing that there are people who are in my life, want to be in my life, see things going on, whether I say it or I don't, and just take a general stance that she's all good. She's nothing that she's struggling with. All of that. One. Then there are people who are aware that, I'm not 100%. And then often want to do these check-ins that are so superficial. Because also it's oh no, how are you doing? And I'm it feels like people sometimes want to open you up and then do nothing about it. I'm not saying
I know what you
fix
mean.
my problem, but
are you consuming my problems? I'm laughing because I know for a fact that there's going to be some smart ass. Sorry if this offends you, whatever.
We're tired of you guys.
Whatever. That's going to be I would find it so heartbreaking if my friend that I was checking in on called me superficial for how I checked in.
You can tell that thing, guys. You can tell when someone is consuming your problems. I remember someone once, or sometime last year, calling me on some oh no, I just want to check in on you, all of that, just want to check how you are. And we're on a call and they're asking me, how are you? I'm yeah, no, this, that, the other. And then almost immediately they go into their issues. They never at any point circled back to, oh, okay, Misha, you said this. No. It's just rambling off at that. And I don't want to be the type of person to be oh, I want to protect my peace. I don't really believe in that, guys. If you have something going on, you want to vent, you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
But let that be clear.
Yeah, let it be clear. What, Misha, I want to vent. Don't make it a case of, I just want to check in on you, I just want to see how you're doing. And then you respond to this person, then they don't respond for 100 years at that. If I'm going to check in on someone with the specific aim of I know this person is, there's something going on, I'm not gonna now, let my ADHD brain let me
I'm a
forget.
bad texter.
Yeah.
How you a bad texter? You texted me. You got me to open up.
Down to, oh, no, no, it's because, you sent a voice. I don't give a fuck. You ask me how I'm doing. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing in the format that I want to.
This is actually interesting because I've also noticed this thing that I find annoying. Actually, Nikki pointed it out to me about people who will ask you so much about what's happening with you.
Oh.
Ask you so much, but they never volunteer any information about themselves. Any, but when it's you're this open canvas and they can take, and they must know.
Yep.
If you post anything, they're gonna ask you a million questions.
How about you share? And
there's a difference between being actively engaged in someone's life and consuming someone in a weird way, where you just don't give any.
Yeah, you don't give anything
back. You don't give yourself in that relationship at all.
Yeah,
but you're just taking, and things can happen to you, and for me, seriously, whatever can be happening, I won't ask a question if we're not having a conversation about the thing or whatever. And I won't be oh, you didn't mention that you're doing this and this. People are so weird about that.
Sana.
If I haven't mentioned something to you,
it'd be
there's no need for you to now act like I owed you some explanation of it.
Yeah.
And I just find it weird where there's people who are so private. They're private. They
Yeah.
call themselves private, but
Yeah.
they're only private about their stuff.
Yes.
But they want to know certain intricacies about other people's lives that they wouldn't share about their own lives.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what?
And it's like, practice what you preach. Surely, like the thing that you expect, you should give at the very least. So in what world do you get to probe about someone's life, especially under the guise of care? For me, it's always under the guise of care. And then I'm learning as well to not pour so much out. Like these days I've just been like, hey guys, you know what? It's a lot going on. Let's just find time, but I'll just give you a gist. But even then, I'm just like, I don't know, guys, like I get it. We are overworked, we're stressed, we're tired, we're in a recession, but we also need to be aware.
But I'm
we
thinking
need to be present.
I'm thinking about like, does that then mean you are now changing yourself? Because I think about this quite a lot because I'm also a person who I'm open.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we'll speak if we're closer, we have some form of relationship, we'll speak about what's happening in my life, blah, blah, blah. But then after some time, I start to notice that why does it feel icky after I share with this person?
Yeah.
And what have they actually shared with me? And then when you look at it, it's like nothing.
Not a damn thing.
But then I'm like, do I change the kind of person that I am?
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I think, because honestly, it's the same thing where I'm like, I like being open. I like,
I like people knowing what's happening so that they can know how to handle me.
Yes, also, that's why I'm like, that neurodivergence, neurotypical, I'm realizing those kind of dissonances like as I'm going, where I'm like, oh, some people see, for us, it's like, you're asking me how I am. I'm not now going to nitpick
what I should share and what I should hide and what I should...
Especially depending on our relationship. Like if we're good, surely I shouldn't want to do that. But I've been finding that I have to definitely hold back a lot more.
I've been finding that.
I've really been finding I need to hold back a whole lot more because I'm sharing, I'm, doing that activity, and then it's like the other person is just sort of not, but it's like you are enjoying consuming my things
and I think
and my energy. And also as well, like sometimes, maybe it's schizophrenia, I don't know. But like sometimes I'm like, are you enjoying the fact that this is what's happening? Yeah. Like I've had people like that. I've had people like that in my life. I found out in hindsight. But
if I speak, I will be in trouble.
I have felt that at times where it's like someone wants you, especially when you're down bad, and they know it, and you're open about it, even if it's just in a public platform, and they're like rushing in to be like, oh my God, what's going on? And it's like,
why do you want more than what I've shared? Why do you want to know more than what I've shared? Especially if we're not close like that.
Exactly.
Because if we were, you would know because I have a big mouth.
Honestly.
But
ooh.
you know.
Oh,
you know. Like it's so weird. It's a crazy thing, but it's so weird not being, and we've spoken about this before where we like, it's so easy for us to openly speak about the positives in terms of the relationships we've had with people.
Yeah.
But once you speak about the negatives, you even clamp your own tongue because you don't want to seem like an insecure person who has a persecution complex.
Who's always falling out with people.
Or people are always out to get you or whatever. And it's like,
some people are doing us wrong. Some people are doing us dirty.
Because I remember... When I look back, I remember we once had a friend in our circle who would just always be telling us about all these people that are coming to her with their problems.
Yeah.
And at some point I looked at it and I was like, no, man, why are you so embracing of all of this chaos?
Yeah.
Like, why is it okay
that you
actually firstly don't like all of these people coming to you with all of this, but you're still housing all of this and sharing it with everybody else who it has nothing to do with, so that you're like this hero in all of these stories that you're sharing. So it's like some people, you're right, they enjoy I don't know if they get some sense of control
Yeah.
from being the one that's like helping people or giving advice or being that shoulder to cry on for all of these people.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people actively seek out
Yeah.
people who are going through the most.
Oh yeah. So
and
that they
also
can
nurture
have
it in this.
that
Yeah, because
my ex-best friend was like that.
the
bitch.
amount of
She truly was like that. Like truly. Like at some point I remember I was a bit insane. I actually I was like, why are you always taking in strays? What's going on? Everyone you are taking in, and then you come and you complain to us. Like, girl, I don't want to hear the shit. But as long as you
And it's
have
also
these
like-
people in your life, keep quiet.
and it's it's not like justified stuff. It would be like, yo, nah, I would get so annoyed. Like, and not amadoda in the sense that, oh, this man is a deadbeat or this or this.
Yeah.
You're telling me secondhand info about your friend's silly relationship drama. What?
Men.
Sungixelela ngamadoda, sungixelela- and you are telling me about this because you are stressed by the silliness of the friend, but you're never relaying to the friend, "Ukubana, you are being silly and you're stressing me."
Actually.
No.
No.
And I feel like once I did not have people like that in my life anymore, I'm so much at ease.
Oh, girl.
I'm so much at ease because
so much.
this thing of wanting to perform, being a hero,
Guys, it's not every day.
this thing of wanting to consume,
yeah.
literally Nikki made me aware of someone like that in our lives. Like last year, she was like, actually, I find this person weird in this and this way. And I was like,
Son.
you're actually right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, you can actually do simple things and you'll
clock.
Okay, this girl sounds so crazy. But anyway, we're just girls. This is a safe space.
Exactly.
But you can do something as simple as blocking someone from your WhatsApp story.
Oh, yes.
Someone who you feel like consumes so much of you, but you don't see much of them.
Yeah.
And you'll see how they speak to you.
Yeah.
When they don't have that much access anymore and all that information.
Yes, you're right.
It gets so weird. But maybe I'm crazy.
Nah, I hear you. I absolutely hear you. Absolutely heard.
They will actually treat you like the latest, like,
oh, fully.
Nansika Doni edition of the You magazine where they're like actively seeking out info. And it's like, bro, I don't need to update you on any of this stuff. And also, maybe if I felt like you shared your life in the same way, I'm big on like feeling like we're putting in the same amount of effort. Everything is mutual. The moment I don't hold anything against you, but I don't think I should be sharing myself in that way. It goes back to that thing that we spoke about earlier where it's like, I get very uncomfortable when I'm consuming way more than I'm creating.
Yes.
I need some form of balance in my life.
It really has to be a give and take type of situation.
So it extends to that as well because at some point then it's going to feel like I'm entertaining you and I thought we were friends and we're like, if we must be entertaining, then we must be entertaining each other.
And then on top of that, like you're consuming all of that stuff and like, you know, just consuming, Jay, not even like, no, but friend, what about, you know, not, and you're sitting there like, okay, so what are you thinking though?
Until they make a weird comment. And then it's mostly the weird comments because I don't even see who sees my stuff on WhatsApp. Like I turned my blue ticks off.
Yeah.
As soon as the feature came out. Because I hate, one thing I hate is somebody feeling like
guys, we're not
they have control of my time.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be
in
that
my
accessible
device
to one another like that.
No.
We're not even accessible to one another like that in real life. You don't even go to see your friends that spontaneously every day. But it must be, you must always
You read
be
my
available.
message, so
like,
you must
girl,
answer.
No.
I want to think about, actually, even if I don't want to think about it, I'm not in the mood right now.
And sometimes I will say, like, for me, like, I will say, like, listen, I'm just thinking about this. Like, I know you sent me this. Like, to tell them, like, I'm thinking, I'll definitely respond. But I've just been feeling like, guys, like, you can't want to consume the not so great things happening in my life while at the same time you're holding on to a thing of like, no, but she's all right.
She doesn't need any help.
She doesn't have, guys, I'm so sensitive about that. Like,
how are
especially
these two things existing at once?
Because it's like, how does it exist? But you think of yourself as this like, person who just, there's always something going on. What about the rest of us? Bruh.
This episode is giving crazy. Like if I were listening to other people talking about this, I'll be like, these bitches are crazy.
These hoes they're not making any damn sense. But it's just like, it's just been so rife. where
No, I get you.
Yeah, where it's sometimes it's not even spoken. Like sometimes I can just detect it that no man, this person sees me as somebody who doesn't struggle, who doesn't this, and I don't want to have to say to people all the time, I'm struggling. Yeah.
Open,
Why can't you just see me as a person, you know, with feelings and thoughts and things that are happening, and just come from a place of care and concern, not from a place of probing, not from a place of wanting to know, like, what's the new update with your life? No, you know. So I've been feeling quite heavily burdened by that, by I don't know, maybe I'm like it's a projection on my end.
I don't think so.
But it's just I've just been feeling super extra sensitive out in this world because guys.
But I think it's because you've also verbalized this thing multiple times. I remember that we had an episode here where we were talking about how wrong it is to make the assumption that a well-resourced person does not need assistance.
Yeah.
Or somebody we perceive to be well-resourced doesn't need assistance. And that doesn't just render itself to financial well-resourced, but in terms of people thinking, oh, you're mentally sound.
Yeah.
You're always on a podcast speaking about your feelings. You're strong. You're tough, right?
Yeah, silly as hell. Then you're gonna call yourself my friend? Like, shut the fuck up. Get out of my life, actually. Like, I need y'all out. I'm like, I don't know if it's the age, maybe age.
Yeah, no, I get
where you're cleaning house, but it's just like, yo, guys, I can't.
Because people will do that. People will be like, no, but you always talk about these things, so you're okay. It's like, no, I'm talking about them because I need help.
Bruh. Literally, I had that experience with an ex where he was so like caught up in shame and guilt that, you know, it was so self-centered actually. So self-centered that, you know, like something that was very menial, for me it was menial, and he knew it was menial, and I told him it was menial. For him it was like, no, but you don't understand. You don't feel shame and guilt. I was like, are you fucking crazy? I'm like, I don't feel shame and guilt.
Who told you that?
Like, are you...
I be working through it and processing it.
That's it. That
doesn't mean I don't be feeling it.
It doesn't mean I don't feel it. I absolutely feel it. I absolutely battle through it.
I find that thing so interesting because it's like, I've always struggled with drawing the line between someone being so self-centered and being so insecure.
Oh, I can't.
Because it's like,
sorry guys,
how can you think so little of yourself?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
But then also be so self-centered in how you move. And not to shame, like... Insecurities are a real thing. They exist.
For real.
We all have them. They pop up. They go away. You work on it. Something else comes up.
But some of you are insecure to a point of violence, guys.
Yes.
To a point of emotional violence. Not just to yourself, but to the people around you.
Yes.
That is honestly what it is.
And it's where I find where there's a heavy dose of that being so self-centered.
Yeah, that's
and that extreme insecurity that just goes around stinking up the whole damn place.
Stinking up the whole damn place. And then when you cut yourself off from them, you are the evil person.
You are
like, because Mina, I'm going through the most. Mina, I'm like this.
And they left me at my lowest.
Yeah, actually, I did leave you at your lowest.
You stay low.
I did leave you at your lowest. Because you're using that lowest as well to abuse me, to position me as if I'm some kind of like, you know, victor and you are just this like downtrodden person. And I'm like, at what point do you think I never felt like that? At what point do you think I never battled, you know, heavy insecurity?
I don't still,
I don't still, you know.
Just because I'm not hurting you.
No, guys.
Yeah, I get so annoyed.
That insecurity to the point of self-sabotage, I cannot stand it personally.
Get out of here.
In adults, I cannot. Especially adults that want to be in your life, that want to be active in your life. It's like, you're far too self-absorbed to be in my life, personally. In other people's lives, I'm sure it's the same. I have definitely lost a friendship because this person was two people.
Oh my
actually.
God.
They were so self-absorbed in their things that even when you are having a better time or once in a blue moon where you're actually having
a good time,
they must now bring down the vibes with their fucking insecurity.
Yo, that was a crazy incident.
Making it my problem. Yeah, you even caught strays.
That was a crazy incident.
Because we decided, I'm actually going to tell it. I'm actually going to tell it. It was the day of my master's graduation and I had invited a few of my friends on that day.
I flew in from Cape Town because I was in Cape Town at the time.
And you came a little bit later because obviously you had to see the baby and just make sure
and then
I
went to Pretoria.
Yes, went to Pretoria,
And then I came back with Who did I
with
come
us.
back
It
with?
was
Yes, I
Akira
came
and
back with you and your family. No, you and
it was
Akira,
because
yes.
my family had left
Yes,
to go back home, and then we were coming back.
This is crazy.
And she had to stop and change her shirt. And like, I don't know
see
if
my
you're pumping
baby.
still.
Yes, no, I was done
you're
breastfeeding.
Just, you were just seeing the baby. All of that. And this person had requested that we fetch her, along the way on the N1. But because of it was a during the week, a Tuesday,
I think traffic.
There was traffic, and then also obviously we had to stop by Four Ways to drop you off, and then not to drop you off, to wait for you to see the baby and change.
I think, did we not take the baby? I remember. No, we had karaoke. We came to Parktown North.
Yes,
and then. I remember all of us being at my dad's at some point.
And even then, like, I communicated that, listen, we have, because at first we stopped at your place.
Yes.
Then we went to Parktown, and I communicated that, listen, this is the case. We have to, go
see the
way.
baby. Yes,
yeah, and quite literally, almost immediately, I was on the receiving end of just passive. It wasn't even passive aggression, like it was just aggression at this point. And now this person is now upset that we aren't coming to fetch her, for my graduation celebration. Now she's making it all about her and how I'm suddenly prioritizing you over her. Do you guys see your madness? Do you see your literally, it was, guys.
I also remember them asking who's gonna be there. Are there gonna be any men or something?
I'm sitting there like, girl, I'm graduating. I'm not playing matchmaker. Why are you making mind you? And I think that's what really hurt me the most about that whole thing, because now it became a thing of enjoy your little event. I'm like, bitch, are you fucking crazy?
Do you know what Misha went through to get to that point?
She knows. She knew.
Left your job.
She knew.
You had moved to Cape Town, sold everything. You came back to
dealing with psychological warfare from somebody that I've known for a million years, and she knows this, and still chose to do that to me. And I was just like, this is so bizarre. That's when I saw that, okay, yeah, insecurity is really, and not in that like high and mighty type of way, but genuine insecurity when you don't check yourself and you sit by yourself and you stew in your things,
envy and insecurity,
absorb yourself more and more and more. That's what it turns you into. You do those kind of things to your friends,
and you actually don't see that what you're doing,
no, not at
because
all.
In your mind, these people are so high and mighty, and all these stories that you've told yourself in terms of how they see you and how they value you make sense.
And personally, like, since that year, 2022, 2023, like, I definitely became even more of a hermit, because I was like, okay, I'm dealing with these kind of people. These are the principalities.
And it's like, why do I attract these people? You have yourself asking yourself weird questions.
Fully. Where I was just like, maybe it's me. I don't know. But literally, I'm just like, guys, I don't know. Go get help. Go get help. Don't sit and stew in your things.
This is why I always say,
if you really can, please just get help.
The whole thing
for your own sake. Yeah.
People say about, I'm gonna clap for others until it's my turn. Fuck that. If I'm feeling some type of way, I'm feeling some type of way, and I'm removing myself from that situation. I'm not gonna act fake happy for people, because then that's how you end up doing weird, jealous, driven, insecurity, envy driven things like that, because now you're always putting up this face of acting like you're always so happy for everyone. You're always so excited. It's not nice feeling like you're being left behind or feeling like you're stagnant and other people's lives are going forward. But those are all feelings that you can work on. You can genuinely work on them. And if you don't, we see them. Like they pour themselves out because y'all be doing weird things.
I've literally said it before. Like, there was a time where I went off Instagram because I was like, I'm tired of seeing y'all happy shit. I do not want to see this happy shit. I'm not happy at the moment. I don't want to see any
And
of
that's
this.
a normal feeling to have.
And seeing you guys happy sometimes doesn't make me happy.
No one can convince me otherwise. Like, no one can convince me that you have a dark heart if sometimes you're just like down bad because everybody else's life is so good and yours is not. Aibo.
It's completely normal, guys. Let's demystify, feeling those kind of things.
Because people feel like you have a dark heart. I don't care. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a part of being a human.
And also, guys, the only way out is through.
Literally.
The only way is, if there's one thing I've truly learned, is whether it's envy, whether it's insecurity, whether it's whatever it is, the only way out is through. You have to see it through, my boy.
Because next thing now, friendships are ending over nonsense.
Yo, guys,
and people are getting hurt over nonsense.
Oh, that thing
when
hurt
it's
me.
literally something we could just speak about.
Yeah.
It is very hurtful.
It's so
because it's like,
hurtful.
why are you trying to ruin my day?
Yeah.
Like,
and on top
why?
of that, it really was that thing of like, it really reinforced that thing of like, oh, people see me and see someone who has it together or who should be on the receiving end of this fuck shit. And it's like, I will box you guys one day. And I will. I will truly box you guys one day, because who told you that? Like, who told you that?
Why me?
Why me?
Why
like,
me for all of this?
I'm just like, no, guys. No, so please, let's pattern up. Let's I don't know, let's go through. Let's not avoid. Let's not
don't avoid.
conceal.
When you avoid, it slips.
It really does.
It slips and it just leaks everywhere.
It genuinely
and I think
does.
like that leakage and not trying to actively work on those things is what ends up making you a bad person to so many people when you could literally just work on that thing when you see it, because you feel it. Like I feel envy. Like I will get like, it will literally, I get, it burns out.
Down.
Like ngokufuneka ndizikhuphile kule ndawo because ndinomona. Like what can I do to ensure that the people around me don't feel this and I don't take away from what they're enjoying right now, because that's what it does. It literally, and it will embarrass you, that thing, if you don't control it. It'll make it's
It'll
almost like drinking
you.
too much alcohol and getting sloppy drunk and saying things and doing. That's what envy does.
Dude.
So if you don't
Please contain.
learn how to identify and work with that thing, you will find yourself doing very strange things.
Very, very strange things. We've already given you some examples. So that's something that's annoying me. Do you want to share on your end? I still got a few more. We don't.
What else? Oh my word! So y'all already know I hate a deadbeat. I can't stand a deadbeat. I hate anything that actually messes up children. Just really on such a deep level, and I don't even know, but I really believe that children are the future. Absolutely. And that they should be protected. They are a vulnerable population, and we should all be concerned with their well-being, with their welfare in general, right? And I get so touched whenever I see, hear anything that just messes with the life of a child. And on TikTok lately, there's this trend, this viral song about people being deadbeats.
Oh yes,
Today, I'm not having a great day. And then firstly in our cousins group, my sister sends a screenshot of this person who is a deadbeat. Speaking about deadbeatism in a very weird way for somebody who actually is a proven deadbeat. Fine, that upsets me. That's already ruined my day. Then I go on TikTok because I'm like, oh, let me go laugh. Get on TikTok, there's this trend where people are exposing deadbeats, and it just makes me so sad, guys. It makes me, I get so angry, and then I get so sad, and I get so defeated, because these are people our age who, most of them, have experiences of their parents being negligent, who know what it feels like to have that kind of wound, like in terms of any wound that has to do with parenting and how you're raised. They know it all so well, but they're subjecting children to this. And I'm like, how are we supposed to have a productive society where people have a healthy relationship with their mental health when we are doing this? When we are being so negligent of children.
People were supposed to be molding for better.
What? How do we win?
Oh, I see this deadbeating one. I don't understand it.
Because I look at it, and I look at it from so many layers. Like there were people who were speaking about how complicit society is as a whole.
Awfully.
Because these people aren't shamed enough, right? And then it's like everyone is enabling in some form or the other. If the families that know what their son is doing, there's a child, don't take part. the families that do actually support and all of that, but then act like because they're supporting, the mothers are irrational for still expecting the dad to actually physically show up for the child.
Yeah.
And I just feel like within our circles, there's so many people that are enabling deadbeats.
Oh, fully.
Like, and like grooving with these people, like drinking with these people, sharing laughs with these people, being in WhatsApp groups with these people.
And it's not easy, guys, like acting on that thing of like, this person is a deadbeat and I
find it very easy.
For me, it's not because of the situation, the person who is the deadbeat.
Okay, no, I get that. I get that.
But no, it's easy. Generally, it's easy because it's like...
I feel like if it's a social thing, it's very easy. Socially, like if it's family and all of that, obviously that has layers. But I still don't give a fuck about you, and I'm going to let you know.
Exactly. You know it. And
like I might still have to be in proximity with you.
Yeah, but I'll let you know.
But like you're going to know what I think.
Yeah, no, I have a severed relationship with a family member because of that. Like we don't talk often because at all.
Because the tena don't know like when last did you speak to your kid?
That's my thing. I speak.
So don't know when last did you laugh with your kid?
Yeah, I speak more to your kid. I worry more about your kid. All of these things. So I'm just like, no, we're not gonna have a relationship because this is what I stand for personally. And then I don't know the experience of a deadbeat, so I don't know.
So we tap in
exactly. So I'm just like, no, the deadbeat thing, guys.
It just triggers me so much because
and you guys even want to date them. Yeah, when I get that one
and have children with them.
And I keep saying, like I said it earlier today, men who have children must leave women without children.
Go raise your child.
And women, Jay.
Actually, I'm so problematic. I won't even share what I think.
For this
I won't
episode.
even share what I think. I won't even share what I think.
No, guys.
But go raise your child. You will find people dating men who have a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
A 2-year-old.
What are you doing?
A 2-year-old.
Because a man with a 2-year-old is supposed to be with that 2-year-old every single day.
My dear.
Don't tell me I'm being illogical. I'm not. I'm not being unrealistic. I've raised a kid.
You're supposed to be. They need you there constantly.
The person you have that kid with needs you there.
But they're always there with you on dates.
In the streets.
Why aren't you with the child? Personally, me, I could never be with someone. I mean, if you're a baby father, if you are a baby father, deal breaker. Don't come anywhere near me because I'm going to be. Why are you here instead of with your
child?
Why are you talking
Go spend
to me?
every moment that you have that is outside of creating some form of money for your child.
Literally.
With your child.
Literally.
Especially when your child is within a certain age.
Yeah.
Then if we see you a lot with your kid, we're like, okay, cool. You can actually go cool down and have a beer with your friends, have a pizza, then go back home to your kid.
If you're not,
for nighttime routine.
You don't get a break. You don't get a social break. You don't get to hang out with us and drink with us. No. Go take care of your child. Go take care of your child ASAP. There is no world where deadbeats should be feeling comfortable, should be feeling happy, should be feeling... You must be jittery around us.
You must always be scared that somebody's going to say, yay,
hey.
But
we are patala. Bottle. Don't even... In fact, take out that app now. Pay your baby mother now. At this point, I'm about to start doing that.
Because there's no way.
No, guys.
There's no way that there are so many... I'm going to call them young men because they are young men.
Fully.
In these streets, moving so mad.
Oh,
sis.
Ghetto. But anyway, another thing that's annoying me.
Sis.
And it has to do with you guys, our listeners.
Rein it in, guys, or
rein
we'll stop.
It in. Yeah, please. I'd like
and
to...
we're 22 episodes in?
Bruh. I'd like to just address everybody who keeps saying Sniper's always interrupting me. We've already addressed this before, but like, I think I want to address it even more because I've been realizing she's, quite conscious about it because you guys keep pointing it out. If I don't have a problem with it, me who's talking to her now in person, you who's listening all the way there, why are you making it my problem? Why do you want to make it our problem? Why, if you feel some type of way about me being interrupted, what's it to you? If it's something that annoys you in your own personal life, how is it that it must annoy you here? Does it make sense to you guys?
About that thing
it
as
100% is. It really is people who don't enjoy being interrupted. We don't...
In real life.
I don't enjoy being interrupted. But in this type of scenario,
we're having a conversation.
We're having a conversation. We also just talk like this. We also two people with ADHD,
who are friends actually as well.
Who've been friends.
So don't forget that it's not a professional.
Yeah. We're not. It's not like you and your friend of the other year or the other month. We've literally been friends
for more than
about
a decade.
12 years, literally. So there's no world where I'm going to take her interrupting me personally, especially when I can just circle back to my point. And if I lose the point, I'll come back to the point eventually, guys. It's okay. I don't even know why I have to tell you it's okay. Like you guys don't need to know that it's okay. You guys don't need to feel like it's okay. Mina, I'm fine with it. If you like the episode, say you like the episode. Don't tell me about no interruptions. I'm begging you guys in Jesus' name. I really, really genuinely do not need to hear about that anymore. I heard the other day we are overpowering our guests. Guys,
this is our house. Kugwamla.
The guests didn't complain.
The guests came because they know the structure of the thing.
They know how we do
I don't know though. It might be new people.
Maybe.
It might be new people.
I want you guys to listen to the older episodes. I'm begging you. Catch yourself.
Because Mitch will be interrupting me too.
Exactly. I really do be doing that. So it's like, and I'm not saying you guys must point out me.
Because
then me, I'm gonna be worse. Okay. You're gonna see with the reply to that, and I'm gonna reply with my own personal account. I won't use this one of ours. I will use my own account. So guys, please don't do that. I do not like.
Mommy.
I genuinely don't like when people project their quirks and their pet peeves and whatnot onto other people's situations. I see it on social media as well.
People do it a lot.
They do it so much, like, I wouldn't like that. It's okay.
But it's also people attach some form of like moral. I don't know, like I'm like, how immoral are you guys that you must find morality in the weirdest things?
Interruptions.
Because people will literally be like, if you interrupt someone, you don't respect them.
Don't respect them. Are you guys?
I'm ill. But outside of being ill, this is a natural conversation.
Literally.
This is a conversation.
Like, you don't have notes there.
This is a conversation. And I don't know, I've never, in my social circles, which is like what you guys are exposed to, we have conversations like this.
Genuine,
and we
guys.
don't feel small when someone interrupts or someone adds to what we're saying or someone finishes our conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have very little things that I feel small about.
And also,
so I'm not always looking for shit to feel small about. So
and also in some instances you just have to be discerning. Like you'll know when someone is interrupting you, you will know
to cut you the fuck off.
And this is not that situation. And please don't project that type of scenario onto this respectfully. I just don't think it's fair. There's no reason for the people who are here to feel conscious about like silly things. Sorry guys.
So stop littering.
Stop littering. But yes, this episode is gonna drop on when we're observing Women's Day. Actually.
Yes.
Because we got a long weekend. Actually.
Have you seen anything that's made you like, yay, I like how they're commemorating Women's Day outside of the stuff that we mentioned last week?
No, I haven't.
I have not seen a single thing as well.
But I also have been a little bit under the radar. So I don't know. You haven't seen anything?
I haven't seen a single thing.
Charles, sorry guys. Have you guys seen anything? Please share.
Let us know. I have not seen a single thing. I've just seen a shitload of sales.
Yeah.
A shitload of like win this.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
Oh, I saw Lady Zama Women's Day.
Nice.
Like event. I really hope people turn out. Particularly when we think about, what she dealt with.
Yeah.
And even more that person is also booked for a Women's Day concert. I don't know where. So I really hope, because also I see on social media like the harassment she gets and all of that. So I really hope, if you are a Lady Zama fan, like, I don't know, check it out,
Why are you harassing
guys.
people on social media? What kind of loser shit is that?
It's that's something that annoys me so much. Like, why are you harassing people? People who have told their truth. Whether you know them or not, whether you believe it or not, it doesn't warrant harassment.
I was so sad a few days ago. Could have been yesterday. I had to tell my kid it's not good to call someone a loser.
Oh, yes.
But I was like...
we be saying that.
That's my favorite thing to do, because there's no word that encapsulates the bullshit that we see as much as loser. Like... Going online with a fake name hidden behind an account. Like, you're not brave enough to even say this with your own chest.
Not even brave.
And saying some loser shit to somebody who was brave enough to speak out about a thing.
Yeah.
Or somebody who's brave enough to have their own face and name attached to what they're saying.
Yeah.
And all these losers who are 90% of the time faceless and nameless have so much to say.
Yeah.
Aibo!
What are you saying to the people in your life?
They're not, because they go online to feel some sense of power.
Yeah.
Like, the nicest thing about myself that I really love about myself is that whatever I say here, I'll say to you. Whatever I say to somebody else, I'll say to you. And if somebody else lied, I'll say that they did.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like, I'll always repeat the thing because I believe that is the truth within the moment.
Yeah.
That is what I know to be true. But you get people that are... This is what annoys me about society. My biggest peeve. People don't have a backbone. People are cowards.
Guys.
People want to be liked.
Without doing the work
of being likable. Actually,
and being
likable
requires a backbone. You need to
actually
stand up.
likable.
Yeah. You need to stand up. Like,
not this thing of like, I get along with everyone. I have no beef with anyone.
And then they project that onto you. Or you are always,
I'm always beefing because
yes. You did something I didn't like, I'll tell you. It's as simple as
you
that.
You go to know about it.
Yeah,
I will yuck the fun times. I will ruin a vibe to let you know how I feel. Because why must I sit in discomfort?
No.
Why must I sit upset just to be seen as a nice person?
For the sake of peace.
So I really don't like that. And I think so many people do that in their real lives, maintaining... I don't think it's peace if I'm upset.
No,
there's no peace when I'm upset.
Yeah.
Maintaining peace.
Yeah.
And then they go online with these fake accounts, fake names, and have all these things to say directly to people.
Yeah.
So people must see what you have to say without seeing who you are while you're saying it.
Wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Because I feel like a burner, like the kids these days do, and we used to do back in the day, a burner where it's like you and your friends.
Yeah. And you're just there
it's just
your feelings. And
also, if sometimes maybe you do speak shit about other people, but they don't see it.
Exactly.
Because it's behind. It's a burner.
Yeah.
It's hidden.
I'm not quoting.
I'm not exposing someone to the thing that I think. Because obviously we're going to have mean thoughts about each other. What is this?
Listen, we are human.
But like, there's no world where somebody should see your mean thought about them and not know who that mean thought comes from.
That is not normal.
Like you...
Because also, guys, like, imagine just the psychological impact as well. You know this person knows you. You know it. It's not a...
And you're nice and you're smiling in front of their face, but you're saying this and they seeing these things that you're saying.
I mean, if you do me wrong, and it was, you do me wrong, I know you did me wrong, you don't even acknowledge it, but I must now do peace. There's no world like that. I will look at you right in the eye and say nothing to you personally. It doesn't matter what environment
I've had
in.
people
and they love saying no. Guys, forgiveness also means I don't mind forgiving someone. I'll forgive you. Doesn't mean I'll ever speak to you.
But also me,
I'll never speak to you. And you'll never get that apology. Also,
I want my apology.
Or forgiveness.
I want my apology, and maybe I just think because people don't apologize as much as they should, especially when they've been doing things that they thought you wouldn't find out about, and you do. And you confront them about it, they don't apologize as much as they should. Excuse me, because they'll spend most of the time denying the thing. Yeah. And it's like, okay, I'm not a fool, so I'm not going to be going back and forth with that.
Literally.
But like, I don't like having a relationship with someone that hasn't apologized with me, to me.
Because it also speaks to your lack of backbone.
Yes, I have a backbone and I value myself.
Yeah.
And I value not what other people think of me, but people knowing what I'm willing to accept and tolerate. Yes. I value that. And I set a certain level for that.
There's a demarcation.
So I need you to show that you know you were wrong. Because we all make mistakes. We'll all make mistakes. And if I've wronged you, come to me. Don't go around speaking to everybody. Come to me.
Because even that one
like
is
I would expect you.
Exactly.
Yes, come to me like I would expect you to come to me. Like, come to me and say, hey, yo, you screwed me up. And you can say it in whatever colorful language you want because I did you wrong. Or you believe I did you wrong and we can have a conversation about it. Because I think people also don't give others the opportunity to apologize. Because we don't call them out as much as we should.
Oh, and
me, I will call you out.
I've seen like when you call someone out and you can tell they're so shocked. And it's like, close that mouth. Close that mouth. Close that damn
But also,
mouth.
there's one where they're actually shocked that you're calling them out, and it's like because they didn't think that it's a thing that people do. Yes.
For me, it's like it's the noticing as well. It's like, you think I'm a fool. But anyway, you were saying?
So from it's like, yes, the noticing one.
Yeah.
2, they don't think it's a thing that people do.
Yes.
Like that it's not normal to cause.
So you guys
Dog, so many people grow up with
guys.
sweeping things under the rug. Like it's such a norm.
That. I was in a relationship with someone like that.
It's such a norm where if you always bringing things up, it's like you're the problem. It's like, no, we don't need to sit with all this dust.
You're doing all of that. I see you sweeping things under the rug and you want me to join you in that. And it's like, you actually think I'm stupid.
You will not change me. Because it's going to serve you more than it's going to serve me. Because people that want to sweep things under the rug are more likely to do wrong things because they can always just sweep it under the rug. Whereas if you're going to sit with the shame and work through the shame and all of that, you are less likely to do the wrong thing because you're like, I don't like how it makes me feel when I do wrong.
Exactly.
But people will try change you into somebody who sweeps things under the rug because...
you will hear from me. I'm sorry. I'm not sweeping anything under the rug. You will hear from me. And if you don't give me the space to hear, you don't provide the space for me to express myself, and, for you to hear from me, I'm gone. And I will let you know why I'm gone. It's as simple as that. Like, because what must I do? I must now come and beg you to address something. Meanwhile,
keep on sweeping, you keep on sweeping, you keep on sweeping.
I just go because you're telling me to go. You're literally saying...
That's another thing that annoys me because to have a backbone, stand for something, even if it's wrong, stand for it.
Please stand for it. Please stand for it. And speaking of standing for it, this is coming out the day after Women's Day. Please note, guys, when we talk about we must do something, we must do things, show up out in out in the world in a tangible manner. We are not prescribing anything. We did not prescribe anything. Also, in the previous episode or in the other episodes, we are simply saying show up in a meaningful way in the ways that you can. Come on, guys.
We've spoken about this so many times.
We are from an internet age as well, where digital activism,
had a
part where it was part of, the showing up. People weren't necessarily like boots on the ground, but
there was tangible action that came from that.
And we can't tell you what that tangible action is, beloved. You need to use your discernment. You need to, whether it's draw inspiration from other people, draw inspiration from our foremothers, whatever it is, we are asking you guys to just open up your minds a little bit more, to look beyond, the things that are constraining us and show up how we can. It doesn't necessarily have to be I'm showing up. It doesn't have to be. It can be sharing certain things. It can be making certain things accessible for people who may need it. It can be so many things.
You will find whatever you have that exists in abundance in your space that you can share or do.
Please.
You can do it. And I think we always speak about, in order to change the world, you need to change your world.
Yes.
Like your small behaviors within your world.
Yes. Yeah.
Your level of influence within your world.
Yeah.
So please, that's what meaningfulness.
Yeah, that's what we mean. We've never prescribed, the ways in which, you must show up and to show what it is that you stand for. What we encourage here is, or what we're trying to do here is start up the conversations, within ourselves, but as well with the people around us, so that we can get to the point of like, okay, this is meaningful in this way for certain people. This is meaningful in that way for me. It's to stir up the thought. It's not to get anybody defensive. I don't want people coming into our comments feeling like you need to defend yourself. I really don't need that. You don't need to defend yourself. You just need to show up for yourself primarily. For me, even if it means showing up for yourself as a woman in South Africa, that's already making the world or your world a better place. You've done so much, because in this world that encourages us to be secondhand characters in our lives, to not be, the primary actor in our lives, something as simple as just taking charge of your life, that is a lot. You've done so much.
What you've just said about feeling the need to defend yourself is such
Yeah.
an interesting thing, because it means it goes back to when we speak about when you are triggered.
Yeah.
You have so much time between.
Yes.
You have so much time in terms of the consumption of this
Yeah.
and actually typing up a comment and
Yeah.
actually leaving the comment.
Yeah.
You have so much time to process so
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
I know we always encourage people to leave a comment, let us know what you think. Don't feel rushed to do that. And I'm not insulting anyone and saying all these comments are extremely rushed and all that, but there is a common theme of people feeling the need to defend themselves.
Yeah.
It's like, guys,
This is not
we
that type
don't
of
know
party.
you. Like, you're so lucky. You get to just sit there and consume. And nobody knows if you listened to this or you didn't.
Yeah.
You really don't have to do anything about what you
can't even
heard
tell
here.
either. Yeah.
We don't know anything about you. Like, you're so privileged in this situation. If there's anyone that needs to hold themselves accountable to what is said on here, it's us.
Yeah.
And if there's anyone that needs to defend themselves because of what is said on here, it's us.
Yeah.
So use your privilege wisely.
Please, yeah.
You have so much time between having the thought, post listening to this or while listening to this, typing up the comment or response and posting it and sharing it on any of the platforms that you can.
Yeah.
Take your time. Sometimes you can even take a week. Sometimes you can even take 3 weeks.
We're here.
So that whatever you're sharing is, and I'm not saying that the comments have not been productive or whatever. They might inspire somebody else to think something else, but so that it has less shame.
Yes.
So that it has less shame and you don't feel like you're defending yourself and all that. Because we just want to create a space that has less of that. And we're not saying, oh, don't have negative comments or don't call us out or whatever, but we're sensing quite a bit of people feeling the need to defend themselves.
Yeah, and we really don't need that.
And sometimes, unfortunately, people projecting some of their own, like, what did you call it?
Yeah, like
I've forgotten the term now, but like some of the
hang-ups there.
That you have, or the things that like annoy you about stuff. We're not going to change because we're not you. No. So it's like, and as much as we're building a community and all of that, we're not creating this with the need to not annoy certain people. Yeah. We're definitely not. We're humans at the end of the day. We have no desire to be perfect. Yeah. It's not attainable. We can't serve everybody in a certain way. Yeah. But I think the main point that I wanted to make off the back of what Misho mentioned about feeling the need to defend yourself and all of that, nobody even knows that you listen to this podcast. No. Nobody is going to be like, oh, you listen to this podcast, but you do this thing and you didn't act.
And if they do, tell us who they are.
Tell us and we'll deal with them.
Don't even stress yourself about it. All we want is really for us to, as a community, really just get there. Where there is so different, But let's do it together. Let's do it, in a manner where we're not going to be shaming one another. I mean, in some instances we do be shaming you.
No, we will shame, especially the men in the world,
and it's needed. But it's really just that where I don't necessarily want you guys sitting at home listening to us feeling useless.
Yeah, because then it's time to actually switch us off. You have that power.
Yeah. Because I mean, I remember even once when we were talking about over-consuming and not creating, and some people were a little bit defensive about that, and I understand. I mean,
it's a hard thought to ingest as well.
It's extremely hard. I mean, and we've had those moments where, I'm consuming, and I'm like, oh, that's all I've been doing.
And sometimes you're not aware that that's what you're doing until somebody says something because you weren't thinking about it.
Yeah, but I think we need to think outside of, like, I mean, in that instance, I would have, expected for people to be like, okay, what are the ways in which I can,
or how do I currently create?
Yeah, how do I currently create?
How am I creating balance?
Look at that. Just look at that. Where it's like, okay, what is it that I can contribute in a way that feels to me like, you know what, I'm not giving myself away, because that's also what we're doing. That's the exercise that we are also trying to do as we are creating, as we are consuming. And so really, the intention is not to instill shame, to instill a feeling of like, you are useless, you are not. Start with yourself. Just that self, Jay. that's good enough for me.
And don't defend yourself to us. We don't care. You don't owe us that. So
no, it's okay, guys. We love you guys regardless. You really don't need to.
But the creation one is actually a big one because it's like I don't know, man. I'm very weird about that one, and I'm very strict about that one because it's something that I really, really do believe. It goes back to that initial conversation that we're having where people are consuming you in a certain way and they're not sharing the same or giving themselves. I feel that way about creativity. I feel that way about creative output. There is no world where you can be a critic, a consumer, and you are not giving something back into the ecosystem. It is going to be on different scales. Not everybody's going to do it on a huge platform. Not everybody's going to do it on video, on this or whatever. Not everybody's going to share what they're creating. That's not what we said. We didn't say you have to be seen creating, but you need to create because there is, and you can tell when somebody who is not creating, who is not letting that part of themselves out as a human, there is something very, very, very scary about how they consume.
Oh, fully.
And how they transgress boundaries that are set up by people who create. There is a very dangerous way in which that happens. And if you don't have that balance, I'm sorry to sound all woo-woo, but this is something that I will always stand on. You are going to be scaring the host.
Oh, fully.
So we're not saying, create and share what you're creating, but we're saying, have some time to yourself where you are doing or making or thinking about something. Like not just taking everything in all the time. That is all. And we don't have to be accountable to this. It's just spreading the gospel around that because of the importance of it and because of how much better it makes engaging with people and the world. Please.
Truly, and truly. Even last week, with the whole, let's read. Yes, guys, we must read.
We're
not gonna negotiable.
And there's no way. This is a privileged position. No, there's so many ways to access text.
Please
read. Read for yourself.
There was someone that
read
asked,
for your children.
We'll share some books.
Read for yourself. Read for your children.
Please,
it is a must.
please,
it is
guys.
neglect not to do it. Our literacy rates in South Africa are teka-teki.
I am a witness of that, and it is incredibly heartbreaking. It's incredibly heartbreaking. I have boo-hoo cried because of that. It is so heartbreaking. We need to just, please, let's think beyond
don't hide behind
our constraints.
Certain things read.
Please.
Read for yourself. Read for your children.
It's not even for us. It's for yourself.
Read so that how you comprehend things. You are worldly in your approach to thought. It will actually also even make you less defensive. Wildly. Wildly.
I've noticed that.
Wildly. You can see things outside of this person is attacking me.
Because
it helps
also
with that.
An element of grace there. There's an element of grace. And I need you guys to know that even here, there's an element of grace. Even in what we're saying, we are absolutely applying grace. And we want you guys to apply grace to yourselves.
Yes.
You must give yourself some grace. But at the same time, you must challenge yourself too.
And there are certain things that are musts.
Bafazi, please.
Fundani. Do something. Just to let... I think
guys.
all humans are creative. Like people put themselves into boxes. All humans are creative. And that's why sometimes you find yourself drawn to certain things because maybe it's things that you should be exploring yourself in your own way. But like just do stuff.
Do stuff. And it really filters into the rest of your lives. Like I remember someone, Mandisa, a few years back being like, you should consider painting to learn how to trust the process. And I was like, I haven't painted since I was in like primary school or some shit like that. And I remember being like, okay, but I'm gonna paint what? For who to see? And it was not about who sees it. It was not about I'm making this perfect thing. It was about learning to trust the process. I do something, I do another thing, I add another layer. I'm going, and now it's this thing. It doesn't have to be for people to consume.
Literally.
I've never posted any of my paintings. Never. But it has taught me, the value in trusting the process, the value in being able to integrate certain things to create a thing.
Also, your brain starts dying when
Yeah.
you're not
Oh, yeah.
doing new things and doing new
Neuroplasticity,
things.
guys.
So it's very
Yeah.
important to keep yourself alive
Jima.
in that way.
Yeah.
Mentally, you need to stimulate yourself.
Yeah. In
Consuming
this day and
other
age,
people
guys,
doing stuff
yo.
doesn't do that.
Like our attention, you are hearing this all the time. Our attention is really the currency. You need to guard your humanity. You need to guard your attention. You need to guard your hearts.
Carve some time for yourself with yourself.
Please. We say this on the
for
place of
yourself
love.
with yourself.
Yes.
And I think that's where we'll conclude today.
We're not going to have a question because we've had many questions.
And
please, let's all vent. I want us all to vent. Please, just tell us the things that are annoying you.
As long as it's not us.
Yeah.
Hey.
Please share. Thank you guys so much. This is another episode. Yeah, it's another episode of Sister of the Traveling Goer. My name is Misha.
My name is Nesipo.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Take your time with the comments.
Yes. We give each other time. Once again, let us know if you guys would like to hang out. I don't know if you guys have listened to the full episode because I haven't seen anybody being like, yo, tell us if you want to hang out. I don't know, maybe we need to say it in the beginning or whatever. Let us know if you want to hang out.
Listen to the full thing. We only want to hang out with people that listen to the full thing.
All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Yeah. So let us know if you want to hang out. We are so keen to do so. We don't just want to speak to you guys through...
We actually want to have conversations where we cannot say this is my house.
Yes,
all of us
because we're all
will
here.
Be in the house.
Exactly. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.